Good afternoon and welcome to Crafternoons. I'm Miss Angela with the Indian Valley Public Library. Today we are going to be drawing an animal from this book. It's called Draw and Color Reptiles and Amphibians, and it's written and illustrated by Diana Fisher. So one of the things I think is really cool about this book is for every animal they have a fun tip. So this is the animal we're going to draw today. It's called the Snakeneck turtle. And the fun tip about this animal is that this Australian turtle has a unique talent. It can stand at the bottom of a river and use its long neck to peek out at the surface. I thought that was pretty cool and that this animal looked pretty cool, so that's why I chose it to draw. So we're going to start today with a piece of paper and a pencil, and we're going to start with step one here. And now step one has this shape, which sort of reminded me a little bit of an eye. So it's a curved line going like this, and then another curved line coming back. And that is going to end up being the body of our turtle. Now, we're also going to need a shape for the head. So we're going to put the head over here, pretty far away because he's got a really long neck. So we're going to make an elongated oval shape here. That's going to become our turtle's head. Now, this is the big feature of this turtle is its neck. So we want to draw a really long neck, and we want to start where these two lines meet here, and we're going to draw a slightly curved line over to the top of the head. And then we're going to draw another one, go down a little bit here, and we're going to draw another one that leads to the bottom of the oval that we drew here. That's our turtle's head. So now we want to start giving our turtle's shell a little detail. And the way we do that is we start almost at the far end here, and we're going to draw a zigzag line across the turtle's shell. And then we're going to draw a curved line just above this curved line here. So that's a little more detail for the shell. Now we're going to move into drawing the turtle's leg. So we want to do a curved line coming out from the back of the shell here. And then starting just a little bit before the edge of the curved line, we're going to draw kind of a half circle shape coming up and around, and we're going to curve it up to the bottom of the shell. So that's the turtle's back leg. So now we're going to do the turtle's front leg. So again, we're going to draw out from the bottom of the shell, kind of a curved line here. And then starting a little bit above that curved line, we're going to draw that half circle shape for his back leg and bring it up to the bottom of the shell. So now our turtle has some legs. In our next step, we're going to give the shell even more detail. So we're going to draw some lines from this zigzag line that we drew before. So from each point, we're going to draw a line down to that curved line. And then from these points here, we're going to draw some lines up to the top of the shell. So that gives our turtle more of a scaled look to his shell. Now we're also going to be adding a little more detail to the body and the legs of the turtle. So we're going to add a curved line to this bottom foot. And some curved lines here, another curved line to this bottom of this foot. And we're going to draw a line connecting the two legs, curved line. We're going to draw a curved line from the front leg to the neck, and a curved line from that up and around to the neck. So we've got a little more detail in the legs and the body area. So now we're going to switch to step number 5. Now in step number 5, it looks like they erased the line here. Actually, in step 4, they did that. They erased the line for his head. We're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to do that after I trace my turtle so I don't accidentally erase any of the lines I don't want. So now we're going to give our turtle some claws. So in this bottom part, his foot, we're going to give him some triangular lines to make claws. And we're going to make some claws in this foot. And we're going to make some claws in this foot. So just kind of zigzaggy lines there. Now again, we're going to want to erase this line right here, but I'm going to hold off on doing that. There's some lines here that I'm just not going to trace. So here you can see they took this line out a little bit. So we're going to do that as well, but we're going to hold off on doing that just yet until I trace it. Now, the other thing that we're going to do in this step is we're going to give our turtle a facial expression. So we're going to give him a mouth. And we're going to give him a little dot for his nose. And we're going to give him a circle here with a half circle over it for his one eye. We're actually just going to draw a little bit of a half circle up here for his other eye. So oh, we can't forget, we got to give him a little bit of a tail. So a little half curved line here and another curved line coming back. It'll give him a tail. Now in this next step, we're going to just add a little bit more detail here. And we're going to give him a little bit of a facial, something for his face, a little curved line on his face to give him a little more detail. And we're going to give a little more detail to his shell here. We're going to just draw some lines here to give the edge of his shell more of a textured look. And there you have it. So now I've got the basic shapes of my turtle, and there's going to be some lines like this line and this line that I'm not going to trace with my marker because I want to get rid of them. That were just kind of like guiding lines, and we don't necessarily want them in our final picture. So what I'm going to do is, again, here there's a couple lines here that they took out earlier that I'm just going to take out when I do the tracing. So now it's time to trace our turtle with our black marker and give it a little color and see how he turns out. And there you have it, my snake-necked turtle from Australia. So you can have some fun with this. In this picture here, you can see they did a little bit of shading and hatch marks, so you can give your turtle a little more detail if you want. I chose not to do that. I like the turtle the way he is. I got a little creative with the coloring. I didn't have this gray color, so I made my turtle a little more blue. What I love about drawing is you can make your picture look any way you want to. So have some fun with this, and we'll see you next time.